Hello, Group 1. Welcome to MH Tarot and to your reading. I'm so glad to have you here. As your main card, you chose card number 9, and it says Beacon of Fortitude, Ground and Connect. And this reading will be all about what is currently changing in your life. And what I'm getting for you, it's coming through in a massive way, is that there's something that is ending or is about to end in your life, that you're letting something go or allowing something to leave your life for something new to come in, for something new to happen. It's like you're tying things together to make sure that when it leaves, that you've done your best, but that you're also willing for something new to enter. And I'm getting like a strong sense for you that you're just so open for this new thing, like very curious about this new thing that you want to happen. But you seem to me to be in that state or phase where you're in the last phase of ending something, of making sure that something just comes to a point where it can leave your life. So let's keep looking into this. But there's definitely strong energies of the end of something. And we got the Justice card. And it says, stick to your truth and everything will turn out just fine. And we have the 7 of Swords. Are your actions really as selfless as you think? And underneath the deck we have the Tower that says, get ready, things are about to get shaken up. Okay, so as part of your process, when you've assessed that it's time for something to end, even if you have been grateful for it, there is a strong thought and intention behind wanting something to a closure for something or wanting it to end. You've assessed the situation, and it truly seems to be the right assessment to make for you, because something has been very, very off in, let's call it the old situation, okay? The thing or situation that is about to end. What you have picked up on, even if the thing per se is good, you're still picking up on this thing not being for you. Or it could also be that this thing is actually, it just shouldn't have a part in your life. It should go, it should leave. And you've understood things about this situation, and you've also understood the things that are attached to this situation in a very clear way and in a wise way. For some of you, you've actually had almost like a runaway plan for how to, like, if this thing doesn't leave, then you will run away from this thing, just to make sure that you and this thing aren't sharing space for much longer than you have to. So good job understanding what is for you and what is not for you, because by this thing getting like a stop sign from you, I'm seeing that this thing is listening and responding to the stop sign by stepping on the brakes and be like, oh, there's not space here for me to exist. So clearly this thing carries some life to it. It wants to exist, but it's understanding that it can't exist in your space anymore. That maybe if it would share space with someone else, that would be a good match. But with you, it's like it's picking up on that. Like, I want to exist, but if I exist in this space, then I won't be able to share that space with this person. So there's like this give and take that has been going on, and where you don't want that to be going on anymore. You want that to end. For some of you, this could actually be something very, very serious, like it should definitely leave your life. And for some others of you, it's just that, you know, the 8 of Cups type of energy, like, yeah, the cups are fine, but they're not for me. I went into the situation to examine, to investigate if this is for me, and now I've come to the conclusion that it's not. So let's not share space anymore. Let's go in separate directions, different directions, and we will both be fine doing that. So we got options. Consider the career possibilities that are open to you. And we got let go. Walk away from this situation in order to resolve it. Where you've tried to make sure that this thing comes to an end, maybe you've tried before to like tie things up. Maybe you've tried to leave a situation, and the situation could have been sticky in a way that it just stuck onto you, even though you tried to move on and try to make things come to an end. This time around, that's why I'm getting that this situation is actually responding to your stop sign. So maybe with the options card, maybe you have been trying to change your career, your profession, your working place. Maybe you've tried to change your salary to have it being raised up, and it just didn't work out your way, like in any of these options. But whatever it is that you wanted to say stop to or go, it is responding now. It is listening. But I'm also getting that, because now what is happening in your reading is that the new thing is entering your reading now. Because what is currently changing, it is that this old thing is starting to respond to the stop sign that you put up for it. What is to come after that, it is the new thing that wants to enter. It is like the Ace of Pentacles, very earthy, new start here on earth, new start in one of your foundations. That is what wants to come in. And that will be possible to come in because you're clearly, with a very strong intention, you're letting go of something that you want to be part of your past. So what do you say if we look into this new thing that wants to be part of your foundation? We got the 5 of Cups, the 7 of Wands with no, Page of Wands, 10 of Swords, yeah. Oh, okay, let's take them both. It was the Fool and the 5 of Swords. Let's put it there. And underneath the deck, we have the Death card, symbolizing the energy is going on over here with the 7 of Swords, and let go. You know, this thing or situation or person, whatever it is supposed to leave your life, even if it has been quite sticky and maybe even been part of your life for quite some time, because one of the strongest energies that are coming through in your reading, it is the Justice together with the Seven of Wands, that you've learned so much about yourself and the life that you are supposed to live by learning how to say no to this situation or person or circumstance. By learning the word no, you've also gotten a clearer view of the life that you want to live, of how you want to be, how you want to be able to respond to life. So this is actually something crucial that is going on for you in your life right now. By learning this, you're learning what is for you. Because look at the energies going on here. You're tired of feeling disappointed and that things are slipping out of your hands, that you're putting in some efforts and not receiving the results that you want. But with this new foundation coming in, it is almost like an adventure. It is a new page in your book that is filled with passion and fire and what piques your interest. What is connected to your heart will also be shown on the outside, because there's like major energies going on here of this ending is both very important because you learned how to say no to things, but this ending is also making this new foundation being able to come into your life. And that also seems to be a crucial event, a crucial experience for you to have, because with the full ending you're reading and the Page of Wands just being in the center of your reading, this new experience, it is supposed to be connected to your heart and to your passion, and to make you feel that there's a purpose for you, and there's a purpose for this new foundation that you can work on, that you can expand. Because this new foundation, when it becomes part of your life, it will instill this sense of why you're here and what it is that you can do, what it is that you can create. Because this old thing that needs to go, there has been the energies of defeat, of loss, of not having things work out. Even if you have had the greatest intentions and you put in the work and the efforts, there's still this energy of like defeat. It's like this situation is defeating you, or it's overbearing in some way. But I see that that process has been so important for you to figure out, find out, and then clearly see what is for me. How do I want to live my life? Like, these are great and big questions to ask, but you've learned it. You know the answers to these questions now, and that is why this new foundation can come in, become part of your life, so that you can start to feel that what is happening in your life is connected to your heart. What is happening in your life is connected to your will, that you will want this to happen, and that is why this will happen. And you know, the ending of this old thing is coming very soon, because of the Ten of Swords and the Fool coming after each other. That the Fool, the new experience, almost like being brand new, feeling that the situation that this new foundation will be, it will feel brand new, like you were almost like newly born or newborn. That wants to come in and take over the Ten of Swords energies of like ending this old cycle that has been hurtful and maybe even like have taken a lot from you, that you know now want to regain. Everything that it took from you, you want to reestablish it as part of you again. And this newborn energies are coming in to take over this situation. Let's take out 2 messages also for you that you can take with you after this reading. So you got, there is a place within me, still, calm, steady, eternal. And these words are all echoing through this card. And this card also says eternal center, guru, protection, peace. So we clearly see that this new foundation, because it will be part of your foundation, that is where you will build so many new things in your life. And because it will be connected to your heart, you will also reestablish peace and harmony into your everyday life. And we have card number 3, you are worthy of beautiful things. The servant queen, divine, magnetic, valuable. So the servant queen, it is talking about giving and receiving. It is like the Empress energy coming through here, receiving effortlessly and giving effortlessly. There is clearly balance that needs to be restored for you, and it will be because of the elements of this new foundation, that it will bring you peace and harmony. And because of that, you will feel like life has evened out and balanced things out for you, because you know that you are worthy of beautiful things. Why do you know that? Because of everything you've learned by this thing that is now coming to an end, that it taught you what truly is for you by teaching you to say no to this person, this situation, or this circumstance. Okay, group 1, I will end your reading here. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, group 2. Welcome to MH Tarot and to your reading. I'm so glad to have you here. As your significator card, it shows card number 3, and it says Bounty of Happiness. This gift is for you. So it's super clear that you are about to receive something that you will consider to be a gift that will bring you a lot of happiness, that will make you feel very fulfilled and happy, but it will also make you feel seen. So this is telling me that you could have been waiting a long time for this gift, and you could have experienced the waiting period as your needs not being seen or met by life. So when this thing enters and you get to have this thing in your hands, literally or figuratively, there will be this experience of, oh, I am seen by life. My needs are met by life. Let's look into this a little bit more. You know, Gemini could be significant for this group when it comes to like sun, moon, or rising, even north node. But I'm getting especially like rising could be very, very important for those of you that have a Gemini rising. That it doesn't mean that no one else has to do anything with this reading. It's just coming through very, very strongly. So if that is you that have a Gemini rising, then you can just like feel very seen in this reading and pay attention. There could be something very specific coming in for specifically you. We have the Devil card with toxic witches, and it says, be cautious of those who take more than they give. And here we have you receiving, and there we have you just giving, giving, giving. Maybe not even being included with the group that you're giving to. Wow, that is just some jackassery. You could have felt excluded, isolated, not seen by other people that you have done your best for, given so much, and still like you're not being included. This could actually also, it could also be the relationship you could have to life right now, where you're like, I'm actually putting out a lot of good things out there. I'm being fair, I'm being kind, I'm being loving, and I love to do all those things because that is who I am, but I still don't feel included in life. I still don't feel seen by life. That could also be a group in this group. And you got Ace of Swords. Look at you. You're bursting with sparkling new ideas. Okay. And the Four of Swords. Why aren't you resting? Okay, so that could be a specific advice for some of you, that you actually need to take a break, a pause, vacation from this environment where you're not being seen, not being heard, where you give, and you don't receive anything back. And you're actually being advised to be cautious of this situation, even if it is like between you and life. Be cautious of this. Investigate it, look into it. Because with the Ace of Swords, there are things that are gonna change. And you have the ability to initiate this change by being a bit suspicious of the situation. But let's look a little bit more towards these energies right here, because the shift, the change that will happen clearly has to do with you starting to receive, and it will be one first specific thing that you will receive that will feel like a breakthrough and or a victory. It has the energies of when you receive this, you can start to move on from something. You can start to take the next step towards something great, towards something that you want. So life is almost coming through here to restore the balance for you of giving and receiving. But you're clearly moving towards some sort of breakthrough that will take you step after step forward in the direction that you need to go. So another way to say this is that you will actually receive guidance and help through this gift being given to you, that it will be like an opening to something else. It will be like the first door that you go through so that you can keep on opening like 10 more doors. We have options. You know, I was thinking that because there's a difference between group 1 and group 2, but because of this card, I'm getting that there is a message for you in group 1. So definitely go check that out if you feel called to it. Yeah, definitely. They got these 2 cards actually. So you got options. Consider the career possibilities that are open to you. And let go. Walk away from this situation in order to resolve it. Underneath the deck, we have spiritual teacher. You heal with your classes, sessions, and seminars. You know, this situation that is coming through with the devil that you will soon experience to be released from, and you will be relieved. It is a type of situation that you really need to not have in your life, that has already played out its role in your life. It's like if you're there and you're still trying to figure out like, what more can I learn from this? How can I work on my character because of this? How can I become stronger? You know, you've already done that work and you've done it amazingly. You've done it in a wise way. So there's no reason for that. That is not a reason for you to stay in this situation, because what I'm getting is that if there are things you can do right now to make sure that you leave, go away, end this devil situation do that, even because I'm not getting that that is the gift, okay? But that is a gift you can give yourself, so that it will be like two gifts in this reading. But the gift that is coming in has to do with after this ends. So we're getting a timing, right? Like for this gift to come in, this thing needs to end. So look into that and see what it is that you can do right now to either decrease the situation, make it smaller, minimize it, or just altogether have it go away, okay? Because it also looks like as long as you are stuck in this situation, you won't even be able to see what options are there for you. It's like this situation is taking over your mind and dimming it. So even if there are great options out there for you that could bring in so much more abundance and options and possibilities, as long as you're there, it will feel like there are no doors for you. So as much as possible, decrease the situation, minimize it, or have it become like 0% of your life if that is possible. I understand that that's not always possible, but even if you would just decrease it, make it smaller, that will still have a great effect on you, where you will be able to start seeing your options and knowing that there are other things for you. Because as long as you're there, this situation or circumstance or person can play with your mind in thinking and believing that this is what you deserve. There's nothing else for you out there. Even if you would go out and try to find something else, like, you will only be disappointed. This is how good it gets. It will never be better than this. Like, these tricky types of just energies that could be playing with your mind, for you need to know the possibilities that are there for you with the Ace of Swords, the breakthrough moments, the victorious moments. You need to be close to that, to protect the connection you have to those potential breakthrough moments. And you will get that by taking the decisions necessary to move away from the devil, quite literally almost. Let's continue with your reading and let's see what this breakthrough moment, victorious moment is all about for you. What will it bring into your life? The Ace of Wands. Guys, it's just like brand new start. It's from the core to your outside. And it truly looks like you could be in a situation now that is keeping you stuck, even in your mind, that you can't maybe even see what is out there for you, what is possible for you. That's just completely like dimming your light. And this is something that you can save yourself from. When you get this gift, it will be after you've actually taken the necessary means or actions to minimize the situation, the power it has over you, as much as possible. Like, even if it would be 1%, that would still make a huge difference in your life. But this gift is coming through as a new beginning for you. Underneath the deck, we have the Eight of Cups. Yeah, you definitely need a new perspective of yourself, of what is for you. And it seems like the situation you're in that is keeping you stuck is not allowing you to know what is for you. And for you to find that out, you need to have like fresh new air, a higher perspective. And you can do that by leaving this situation or minimizing it as much as possible. By doing that, you will automatically get a new perspective about yourself, about your needs, your wishes. We have the Eight of Swords. Yeah, like stuck energies underneath stuck energies. So listen, this is coming through to tell you that tarot, the spirit of tarot, isn't in any way minimizing what it is that you're going through. It clearly is heavy. It clearly has some energies attached to you that can be very heavy. So it's not just you here, okay? There are outer energies, outer circumstances that are playing out its role that could be very heavy on you. So you're doing an amazing job, okay? But there will come opportunities for you to leave this behind, to maybe even end it, get a clear ending with it so that you can move on. The King of Wands. You know, this gift will give you a new position in life. A position where you will feel much more in control over what is happening, but also that you will feel like you're standing in your power, that the power you have to govern yourself is so strong that you can also govern the outer circumstances that are hitting you. It doesn't mean that you will be able to control things that will happen to you, but you will be able to govern it as a king or a queen, to know what to do with it and to know how to work things around so that it gets as easy for you as it could possibly get. Hierophant. King of Cups. You know, you actually got spiritual teacher underneath this deck, and you got the Hierophant here. So the general message, the overall message for everyone in this group is that what you're learning right now is something that you will carry with you for the rest of your life. To stand in your own power, to know how to say no to things, but also seeing the effect that new options and new circumstances can bring into your life. It will restore your faith and your hope. To know and to never forget that, oh, life has the ability to change quite radically in a big way. Okay? This is like the general message for all of you, considering these two cards. But for the rest of you, you know, by leaving this and understanding what your options are, it is clearly, by putting you in a new position, it is clearly giving you a new profession, a new job, some job opportunity, and even more specific for a few of you, it could have to do with becoming a teacher of some sort. But this whole process here, by leaving this devilish situation where you're not feeling included in this circumstance or by life, where you feel like you're just being pushed out all of the time, by after that receiving this gift that will give you breakthrough moments of knowing how to move forward toward what it is that you want, you will also experience victories. You will get by that a new position in life. All of this, it is a healing process. It is healing the connection that you have with yourself, your inner being, your inner voice, to be able to have that guiding you, by using that as a tool to govern you and your life. There's a new spark coming in for you. If you feel defeated right now by not having your needs met, could be very important needs that are not being met, the spark will come back to you so that you feel motivated to change your situation. This gift that is coming through also carries a lot of Ace of Wands type of energy to help you feel motivated to keep going, to understand how much it is that you can expand and how many options are actually out there for you, even if this present situation is telling you, no, me and only me, I am here. There's nothing else than me. You can't have anything else but me. You know, this spark that will like be awakened inside of you will just burn that circumstance down into ruins. Like, you will take a little bit of that flame inside of you, and you will make sure that this thing gets completely burned down, becomes ruins, and that is also how it will become part of your past, because there are other things waiting for you. There is a new position in life waiting for you. Let's take out 2 messages for you that you can bring with you. Oh my God, you're getting the same cards as pile 1. That's like, I shuffle the cards after the readings. I shuffle the cards on camera. It's just like the synchronicity is so clear why you're getting the same cards as them. So this is card number 25. There is a place within me, still, calm, steady, eternal. And these words are also echoing throughout this card. And this card has the keywords eternal center, guru, protection, peace. So definitely that there's a lot of you that want to have a new position in life, either like change direction in your life completely, or be raised up in the situation you're in, but by getting like a higher dimension or a higher level of where you are right now, to leave it, but leave it in a way where you move upwards. That is for some of you. For others of you, you are leaving by moving like horizontally away from that. And you have card number 18. Don't worry, darling. You'll find your way. The red rose. Overcoming obstacles, finding joy, carefree. So this is you receiving this gift that will give you the guidance and the inspiration to move on and move forward toward the things that are waiting for you. You will overcome the obstacles that you're facing right now. You will gain a new position in life where you will feel just so much more connected to your inner voice, so that it is your inner voice that is guiding you and affecting you, instead of this devil that has a strong voice and that wants you to listen to it. No, it will be your inner voice that you will finally be able to protect, to listen to, and to be guided from that place within you, this eternal center. Because when you're there, and that will happen because of this gift that is coming in, it will be like a ripple effect in all of your life, where your inner being will be able to just expand, take over your whole existence. Okay, group 2, I will end your reading here. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, group 3. Welcome to MH Tarot and to your reading. I'm so glad to have you here. Let me introduce you to your significator card. You chose card number 20, and it says Hearth, and also broaden your horizons. So what I'm getting for you, group 3, is that you are or are about to move into a space of great transformation. So you could be in a hermit mode, hermit phase right now, or will enter that, and just make sure to honor that phase in your life, because you're being guided towards this sacred space where you need to feel calm, you need to feel warm, you need to feel that like things are slowing down a little bit. And that is because of the effect this transformation will have on you, because this transformation is needed to prepare you for what is to come. There could be like a new position in life, a new beginning in life. And for that to be, you know, just as that transition to be as smooth as possible, you need to have gone through this transformation that has already started for some of you, and for others of you, you will enter this stage very soon. So I'm getting like Taurus energy in this group, so that could be a significant sign for some of you. We got the Wheel of Fortune with good luck charm. If nothing seems to be going your way, cast a spell. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. Sorry, but fairies aren't going to come do all the work for you. Okay, so the situation you're in right now, like whatever phase you're in, whatever is going on in your life right now, it is requiring you to be attentive and focused on it, and as much as possible retrieve and be calm, at least like a little bit every day, because you are going through an expansion, through this transformation. And like tarot is coming through to tell you that she definitely understands that we can't just retrieve from life. We can't just say stop to everything. Like we have to keep going. But it is just crucial what is happening now for you, this transformation, because it could be some very strong energies running through your system, being all around you. It is affecting you. That is why you're being transformed. So just be very attentive, be focused, be as centered as you could possibly be. Because this transformation will also leave some things behind. Like you will turn your back against some things and you will stretch out your hands towards something new. And for that transit to happen as smooth as possible, you need to be very aware of what is happening in your life right now. How is it affecting you, and how are you responding to it? How are you reacting to certain things that keep showing themselves in your life? Look into that, listen to that, because there is very important information for you to gain when it comes to what to leave behind and what to stretch out your hands for and take. There's a lot of guidance, so also be very aware of the synchronicities, the symbology going on in your life. But just know that even if the energies could be quite intense for you right now, this is the best for you, because this transformation is preparing you for what is to come. And look, underneath the deck, you got the Death card with Broom. Tidy up your life so you can make space for something better, leaving some things behind or out the door to keep something else, or allow something else to enter this door. And you will know what these things are by being involved in what is going on, but also knowing when to retrieve, to assess certain things. You got Healer. You have the spiritual gift of healing and a desire to share it with others. And we have Animals. You understand animals and communicate with them intuitively. Trust your inner guidance, as the animals are part of your life's work. Oh, okay. You know, we've actually stepped into what it is that you will be reaching for, because what I see is that there could be two subgroups in this group, but yeah, it could, yeah. But you clearly are creating space in your life, either for a redirection when it comes to your profession, but also being redirected into connections that are authentic and true to what it is that your heart wants. So that could be either deepening the relationships you already have, or what is to enter through this door, because we actually got through two doors for you, through the death card and through your significator card, that there are connections coming in for you that will have the type of a relationship to offer you that is very much connected to who you truly are and what it is that your heart wants to experience in connections. That type of energy is with connections and relationship is also applied to those of you who are seeking a redirection in your profession, that you could already have a profession, but you will simply deepen yourself in it by becoming much more skilled in it, or by leveling up into a higher position that will require of you to become more skilled in a new way, in a different way than you've already been. But I'm also seeing with the Jupiter energy coming through here very strongly with the Wheel of Fortune, that for some of you, you want the type of expansion that simply, for it to happen, for it to be possible, you simply need a new beginning, something brand new. That is why doors are coming through for you. But the brand new energy it is to every part of this group, because this transformation is pushing you towards this by helping you to reach out your hands, grab it, and then pull it into your life. Let's continue on with your message. The High Priestess. You know, you could have been getting this information a lot from tarot readers on YouTube. And when you do your own readings, when you take out your own cards, you just see the synchronicities, how much the cards or readings resemble each other. But, you know, you're clearly being very guided towards this new thing by having a process starting that is all about transformation and transforming you. Because this transformation, this process that is just running through you, through your system, through your being, it is shaping you so that you will be a perfect match for this new thing, that you're also being like taught how to reach out and grab it. Underneath the deck we have the moon. Yeah, deep process. You know, this process to teach you how to go after what it is that you want, how to reach out your hands and grab it, how to say yes, how to say help, what to do next. Like, that process could have been going on for a long time by putting things in your path that could have been redirections, closed doors, no, getting no when you wanted a yes. All of that, the biggest and most loving thing you could do now for you is to look at it as love and as guidance, because all of that has started this transformational process within you to know how to reach for the things that you want. Ace of Cups. Wow, you got Ace of Cups with Jupiter in the Wheel of Fortune. You know, for those of you that are looking for a new relationship, like, you will fall in love in a way that will include an expansion. So that could definitely mean like buying a home together, building a foundation together, having a family together. But for all of you, this is a new experience of emotional fulfillment. That is the result of this inner process you're going through. That is a great transformation. The Six of Cups, the Chariot. But you are being asked, and there are some things that are required of you to say no to leave behind, and to allow life to take you in a new direction than you could have previously planned for. Like you could have previously been sure, like, this is what is for me, this is part of my life path or my purpose, and you could have been redirected away from that, getting a lot of no's. And what will happen now for you, it is this process, part of this process, to understand that, oh, that wasn't for me. It's true that I loved it. It's true that I honored it, and that was part of my process. But I now understand that that wasn't for me, and I'm being redirected to put it behind me. Why? So that I can move forward, move on, reach for the things that are truly for me. The Star. You know, if you have been wondering, like, why haven't things turned out before, even though you could have seen them and viewed them as very important, as part of your like good karma, part of your dharma, part of your life path, and you have been redirected away from them, trust that process, because what you are being redirected towards through this huge transformation that you're going through or will go through, it is to understand what your purpose is. But for that to happen, you need to trust the no's that you're getting, the doors that just simply refuses to be opened for you. And I know that that hurts, because when we believe that a door is for us, we pour into that door our intentions and our heart and all of our star qualities. So to accept that can be so hard, but know that that is for your highest good, because that door being closed doesn't mean that that's the only door. It simply means that that door is not for you, because there's another door that is for you, waiting for you to knock on it and open it. And right now, through this transformation that you're going through, you are being redirected and directed and guided towards this new door that will open for you. This transformation is not only guiding you towards that door, but also is shaping you to fit whatever it is that is on the other side of that door. For some of you, that is a brand new relationship where you will fall in love, or other type of connections that will be very true to your heart's desires. But that can also be a process you're going through now, so that you shift the job you have, the career or profession that you're currently involved with. And let's also, just before I leave, take out 2 messages for you that you hopefully can bring with you. Oh, those 2 really wanted to be part of your reading, so let's see. You got, don't worry, darling, you'll find your way. And look at the Chariot card, just reassuring you about this. You'll find your way, even if you've gotten no's and closed doors. One door will be open for you. This also says the Red Rose, overcoming obstacles, finding joy, carefree. And you got, where there is a place within me, still, calm, steady, eternal center, guru, protection, peace. You're being guided towards this. Guys, I also just want to say that you got the same messages as both group 1 and group 2 got. So if you felt drawn to that, one of these groups or both of them, definitely go check them out, because there are some collective energies that have been present in all of these groups. So I will end your reading here. Thank you so much for spending this time with me, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.